Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to discuss the next topic of communication. We have already uploaded two videos on this topic. First was on the nature and the meaning and definition of communication, and in our second video we have discussed about the process of communication, and in this video I am going to cover the need of communication. We have already discussed what is communication and why it is important. So now, from that videos or whatever we have learned in those previous videos, we are going to take some points and make the points of need of communication that is actually related with that your videos. So if you have not watched it yet, so please go and watch it and then come to this video. So let me tell you why I'm covering this video in English and why I am trying to cover this video in English, because many of my students were saying that please explain it English because we cannot understand Hindi very well. So I also cannot speak English very well, but I am trying my best to cover this video in English so you guys can understand this topic. So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so please go and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, so whenever I will upload my new videos you will get the notification for that. Now let's start the topic. Need of communication. Why communication is important and why do we need it? Can we not live without communication? Like if we are living in this society or in our house or wherever wherever we are sitting or wherever we are talking, so what are we doing? We are just communicating to other person. Maybe we are at home, we are communicating with our parents, with our friends, or with our siblings. So what are we doing here? We are just communicating. But why is it important? Can we not live without communication? So just in same case, when we are in an organization, why are we communicating to our subordinate, to with our superiors? Can we not just go there and do our work? Who will tell you that what you have to do? Obviously your boss will tell this, obviously your superior will tell this. And how they will tell this to you? They have to communicate what you have to do in the office, what you have to do in enterprises, what are your rights and duties. So to convey the rights and duties and to assign works and to just give them whatever you have done, to report them about the things you have done, you have to communicate in your organization. So this is the most important part of the organization. This is the most important function of management. So the first point is better planning. If you will not communicate with your superior or your subordinate, you will not be able to plan in a better way. To improve the quality of planning, communication is very important. This will ensure formulation of effective plan throughout the organization. Like just take an example that the manager who are sitting at the upper level or top level managers, or the person who are just uh, below them or at the middle level of management, they have to communicate to they have to communicate their policies or their whatever plans they have made. So they have to communicate it with the middle level managers. So if it will not be communicated in a good way, or if they will not communicate it with their subordinates, so it will not be possible to formulate whatever they have planned in all the organization. Let's take an example. You are working as a CFO or CEO. You made a plan that my company is going to increase the sale, or we will market this product in the village area. You have made this plan in your head or with your partners. So now, is it okay to just implement the plan that you have just think it? No, you have to communicate it with the other person, you have to communicate it with the subordinates to tell them that I have taken this decision and you have to work on this. And the same thing they will do with their subordinates. So it is very important to communicate for a better planning. The next point is decision making. Again, you have planned something, you have made some decisions regarding your enterprises, you have to communicate it. Then you can then it will be possible to implement this on in your organization. So the quality of decision depends upon the quality of information on which it is based. Like, I am working as a superior or supervisor in the factory, and I have seen some of the problems in the factory, and we have to make some decision. And to make that decision, I have to give that information to my superior, so they can make some decision to improve that quality or that situation. So that's why, to make a good decision or to make decision, you have to communicate in a good way. Effective operation, if you will make a plan, if you want will make some decision, so obviously you have to make some decisions regarding operations means daily working. Like, if you are a production unit, then you are producing something on daily basis, so that is what a daily operation. So that operations work, or regarding everything, to make that effective operations, you have to communicate. Next is coordinating. Obviously, when you are suppose you are in a production department, and the other person is in accounts department or finance department. You are in production department, you want to increase the production. So what you will do is, you will tell it to accounts department or the purchase department, whatever you have in your enterprises, to make some extra purchase, so you can make your production high, or you can increase the production. Because to increase the production, you must need some raw material. So you need some raw material, you have to tell it to the other department, whoever is responsible for that, or whoever is responsible for purchasing of raw material. So you have to communicate that. So there is a coordination between two departments, or two position, or two person in an organization. And to coordinate between these two person or department or other situation, so you have to communicate to coordinate. So top management can communicate its policies, objectives, programs, etc. to the lower level, and in turn receive reactions, suggestion and reports from the lower level. Next one is controlling. Helps in controlling by transmitting information about the performance of the subordinate to the manager. If you are working as a supervisor, and there are many workers working below you or under your supervision, so you have to tell what they are doing or what they are not doing. Are they doing the work in a right way or not? So you have to communicate that all the reports to the manager or to the person who are your superior. So for control, or to make some control on people or on work, you have to communicate. Next is motivation. If you want to motivate someone in your organization, you have to communicate with them. You cannot just sit with them and tell and make them feel that you must do something in a good way. You can't do that in just by miracle. You have to communicate with them, you have to talk with them, you have to tell them that why they have to work in a good way, what are their advantages for that, or what they will get with that. So to motivate someone, you need to communicate. Next is better human relation. Obviously, if you will talk with someone, you will make some better human relation. You cannot just keep sit and keep quiet. If you are in an organization, you have to talk with everyone, or or with many people. So if you will communicate with them, you will make a better relationship with them. You will try to understand that what the other person's choice are, or what their interests are. So if your interests match with them, you will talk with them, and their relationship with you will be much better. So develops proper understanding between the superior and the subordinate. It leads to congenial human relation in the organization. So that's it for today, guys. We have discussed about the need of communication. I have tried my best to convey the information what I have, and I hope that it is beneficial for you, for those students who cannot understand Hindi very well. So let's meet you in the next topic and in next video. Take care of yourself and take care of your health.